We don't even know Lance will start next year. Just like they said last night, Jimmy may just finish out his contract here and Lance sit another year. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah,
They're going to have to win to pull off.
that was the other nugget from the
Right.
broadcast. Like
Right.
Collinsworth is not saying that unless somebody within the organization told him that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That was
yeah. Yeah, good point, Nick. Sacramento Mike says week 16, 2014, Niners let the Chargers come back after a 21-0 lead, and that was the game. Harbaugh was fired. This was that game. The management needs to go. It's still week 7, though. Let's see what the Trey Lance experience happens what happens this year with the Trey Lance experience. There is a part 2 to this season. I'm curious to see what happens. Moore and Banks the rest of the year.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
At least Banks.
At least
Daniel
Banks.
Brunskill will not be on this team next year, or he will maybe be a backup offensive lineman. Alex Mack, there's a good chance he's gone after this year. Laken Tomlinson, the question is, do they re-sign him? They haven't touched his contract this entire time, so I would tend to say that he won't be re-signed. So why not?
Trade Jimmy and Kittle, sign Cam to mentor Trey. What do you think? Forget trading Jimmy.
Newton.
What do you
I'm
think?
always in for Cam Newton.
Yeah.
I love Cam Newton.
The perfect backup for Trey, honestly. They're quite similar. It's the injuries.
But he's not the perfect quarterback for Kyle.
I don't care.
Can you imagine the rumors we would have about Kyle Shanahan's feelings about Cam Newton?
Who cares? Get another coach. There are plenty of coaches out there. I'm sorry. It's the injuries. Kittle, Verrett, and Mostert. 25 million, no production is killing us.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear about the injuries. The most injured team in football played last night, and they are not named the San Francisco 49ers.
Thank you, Trice. Thank you. Moving on. Hold on. We're almost at the end, but there's a couple more. I think Lynch might be just as bad as Balky. Maybe worse.
I think he might be worse.
He might be worse. The biggest link to all this disappointment for the season is for being nonchalant in free agency. Yeah, they just brought back their old guys. They kept it together. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Tony says, I feel like our team is cursed. We have so many injuries every year, and we keep getting players on discount. Kyle don't know how to pick players. That's how we started this whole conversation. It's true. Preston says, Coward said it perfectly today and reiterated what Grant has been saying all year. Kyle Shanahan's calling plays scare. Defense has been solid considering the offense he's been playing against them. Cowherd turned on him hard today. Mayoko came out with a very strong column saying that Kyle needs to start Trey Lance the rest of the way if he knows what's good of him. I was like, I'm so proud of people right now. I'm like, okay, a little support. That's what's up. And again, no one's firing Kyle, although I may have tweeted that today. But I just got excited early in the morning. It was like 6:30.
I mean, you tweet a lot of things.
I tweet a lot of things. I reserve the right to say psych 6 months later. You can do that on Twitter.
Exactly.
Keldon said, I said, get Bills number 2. Maybe give us a leg up on getting Dayball, whatever his name on. Yeah, Dayball?
It's Trubisky. And I don't think Dayball is the guy they should hire. What makes anybody think Dayball would be a good head coach? I mean, the New England Patriots let go of Dayball. Dayball wasn't a successful offensive coordinator before he went to Alabama. Succeeding with Josh Allen the last couple of years, I don't think he has a very creative run game, and I think they do have a good pass game and a good offense. But Josh Allen makes a lot of offenses work with his athleticism and arm talent.
Kev, I noticed you do a lot of empty sets where it's like, well, that just means that Josh Allen's great. Like, you're not really doing much. Anyway, Kev F, right. Like, Kev F says A-Rod Brady want to join the Niners QB. Well, Brady did.
And Manning. Don't forget Manning.
Manning, too. The Bears smell the blood in the Niners organization. They're hungry. I'm picking the Bears.
Oh, man. If they lose this game, I'd be sick to my stomach. I'm supposed to go to this game. I have a couple things coming up this week, but I think I'm going to be back going for this game. And if I have to sit there in the cold benches of Soldier Field, maybe the single most overrated stadium in all of sports, because it has history. It has history of one good football team in its entire history, and that was the 85 Bears. And if I have to sit through there in those wooden benches in the freezing cold and watch the 49ers lose to the Bears of all teams, the team that drafted the quarterback I wanted the 49ers
just become a Bears fan at 20.
We might be back. We might be back here on Monday. And, you know, I was a little off hatchet already today. I'm fuming. You can see the steam coming off my head. I might come in here and I might be totally out of control. Like, you might have to say, Vish, I got to mute you. You got to get out of here.
Well, they haven't lost to the Bears yet. I still think they can turn this season around when they finally commit to a new identity and a future, it could actually bring in some optimism because this team is freaking stale. Anyway, Vish, thanks again for giving me an hour and 15. I really appreciate it. You got an exam tomorrow, but you're going to knock it out. I got a feeling. I know nothing about the class or your preparation, but I feel very confident you're going to knock it out. Everyone, thank you for watching.
The one thing I'm going to do, though, is if I can solve a problem a certain way at the beginning of the exam, I'm not going to try a whole different way to continue solving that problem. I'm going to stick to what works.
Shots fired. Oh, man. That's great. Kyle, I hope you're watching. We've been trying to help you out for years, and your stubbornness is going to be your downfall. Domain says, I refuse to watch another game with Jimmy under center, overseeing the same movie every week. Nate,
You might have to.